Since first taking on the role of Black Widow in 2010's Iron Man 2, Scarlett Johansson's career has been marvelous. Before that, though, she was known for her more obscure films, such as Lost in Translation and Girl with a Pearl Earring. 2014 again saw her reprise the role of Black Widow in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and news recently broke that she's even getting a superhero film of her own. Amidst all the Marvel madness, however, she still does like to take on those more obscure scripts, and Under the Skin is a perfect example of that. In the film, she plays an alien that drives around Scotland, asking random single men all kinds of annoying questions, then, because we men are idiots, ends up getting them back to her place where she then preys upon them. The entire film is an exercise in unconventionality, with very little dialogue, a record number of establishing shots, and very little context to what exactly is going on. It could very easily have run off the rails into the void of unwatchability. Thankfully, despite its extremely slow pace, grating soundtrack, sometimes confusing editing, and interesting cinematography, it never lost my interest. A huge compliment to director Jonathan Glazer. The film, though unquestionably tedious at times, does do a good job of establishing how foreign this creature is. To her, her needs are the only thing of significance, and everything else is of no consequence. The plot takes a bit of a turn later on, and it's interesting to see just what an outsider of the human race may derive just from hanging around us long enough, but ultimately, the climax ends up feeling a little weak. It turns out just looking and speaking like a British Scarlett Johansson isn't reason enough to really get emotionally invested in a character. Still, if you're in the mood for a game of "Guess what that Scottish guy said?" or just something different from the superhero flicks you may know Scarlett from, Under the Skin just might do the trick. If I'm wrong though, don't let it get under your skin. 3 out of 5.